Back on the Chamber Report, our member profile segment. This guy's been a member forever. This guy goes to the Chamber Twins nights. This guy donates. This guy has got a rock star business, and you're going to find out about it. All right, so who is this mystery guest? It is Erik Rekdal. Erik, how the heck are you? He is with, by the way, Zero Cost Processing. How's it going, man?
It's going good. I'm fantastic. Thanks for having me.
All right, so everybody's going Zero Cost Processing. What the heck is it? So what the heck is it?
Well, it is a merchant services company. I provide credit card processing to small businesses, small, medium, large, privately owned businesses is what I specialize in, and that's anywhere from just the processing to the machinery to point of sale systems.
Zero cost is in the name.
And
how does that work for the business person?
Well, it's in the mission. You know, the sad state of affairs with credit card processing is that it's expensive. It's sometimes the second most expensive thing for a small business to have to deal with. So. And Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover, they're not lowering their rates. They,
No.
in fact, they raise them about twice a year. So it just keeps going up and up and up. And, you know, ever since COVID, businesses have really had to tighten the belt, right?
Yeah.
And look for ways to save money. And one of the things that I can offer is we can eliminate up to 100% of the processing fees. It just depends on the business model. It depends on what they want to do. And, you know, if it's not that program, we can save them money, you know, over what they're doing.
You know, in all my years at the Chamber, I hear from time to time just the frustration that members have had with some of the processing companies that they worked with. I have never had a call with anybody ever complaining about zero cost processing. And Erik, that's a tribute to you, to the business, and what you're doing. And this is what I have heard. And what I have heard is well, the frustration also being not with you, but with some others, is that when there was an issue or problem, it was really hard to get answers. And what I've heard great about Zero Cost is that if there's an issue, you're on it.
Yeah, that's one of the things I really pride myself and my company with, is that when you call, I answer the phone. If I'm not answering the phone the moment you call, it's because I'm responding to somebody else or taking care of something. But you're going to get a call back right away. The sad thing is that a couple of things. 80% plus of all the processing companies out there raise rates on their customers after they sign up. They do it multiple times a year. Put them in contracts, and then they try to get out, and there's a big fine.
Yeah.
Just different things like that I do not do. Once you're signed with me, we keep it the same forever. Never raised any of my rates on any of my customers since day one.
Wow.
And the other thing is customer service.
Yeah.
That is very, very important. And most of these other companies are shipping their customer service overseas, or you name it. It's not personal. It's not white glove. I prefer to run my company like a more boutique style with that hands-on white glove customer service. And if I can't physically myself fix it, I have all the tech support in the world to get that taken care of. But I'm your first line of defense.
And that is huge. And trust me, people, that isn't true for everybody in that business, because I've heard about that. Look, he's local. He's been around a while. That in itself should tell you something that you need to know. So we got somebody out there who's going, you know, I'm opening up a business, and pretty sure I got to be able to offer a credit card for people that want to pay for the stuff that I'm going to be selling. How do they start a process with you?
Well, I need to talk to them first, right? But it's very simple. I mean, a lot of business owners don't switch because they think it's a big hassle or something crazy bad is going to happen. It's really a simplified process. It's a simple application that I turn in. Within 24 hours, we can get the account established. It usually takes me 2 or 3 days to get whatever equipment it is you want, and then I do the install. You know, these other companies that the hands-off service, they email you a box and they say, call this phone number. I don't do that either. And you know, I've spent a lot of time in the industry. I've learned a lot of things, and the reason I founded Zero Cost Processing was to make sure that businesses in my community and surrounding areas have the option, at least, to make sure that they're not being taken advantage of by large corporate processors. And that's 80% of them out there. So it's a matter of just me being in contact with them. I do go out in the community and try to drum up my own business, but you can find me on my website at www.zcpmaster.com. You can email me at eric@zcpmaster.com, and of course that's Eric with a K. And I'm on the back of the Chamber magazine. You can find that ad there. So any number, and of course you can call me direct at 612-490-1781.
This is some rare air here, people. I mean, it's all about the service, and there is nothing more frustrating than having an issue, trying to get an answer and not getting an answer. Because, you know, it happens at the Chamber, and it happens for other people too. And I've heard the frustration. I've had some of the frustration. Erik takes that piece out. He's an advocate for you, and that's what zero cost processing is all about. It is about that service. The guy's been around. It is worth you making that call. Whether you have an existing system and an existing group that you're working with, and you're like, you know, I'd like to talk. Get a hold of Erik. Or if you are that business person who is just getting things started, reach out to Erik and make that happen. Hey, Erik, thank you for your continued massive support of the Chamber through the years, and just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, for sure. Can I add one more thing?
You sure can.
You know, you'd mentioned, you know, that I can help people and this and that, and I am more than willing to do a review of anybody's program that they're on now, whether they do business with me or not. I will do that review, point out things that they may need to know about or want to know about. They can make an informed decision, and I am going to do something different. And if they are good with what they have, I'm going to tell them that. I'm not going to tell them anything and everything to get them to switch. So it's really a truly free, no obligation review of what they've got going on. Find out if they're in a good spot. If they are, that's cool. Let's keep it that way. If you're not, then maybe we can figure out if we can do business together. You
know, and why wouldn't you take advantage of that opportunity? I hope you do. You can also find out how to get a hold of Erik through the Chamber website, AnokaAreaChamber.com. That was one of those benefits we talked about. Oh, zero cost processing is there. He is Erik Rekdal. He is zero cost processing. Hey, take care, man. Come back down the road. Tell us how things are going.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Take care. All right. When we take a break, we're jumping, well, we're not going to jump in the Mississippi River, but we're going to hear some music right next to it, and we're going to get into that and find out about a great event that's coming up, and we'll do it right after this.